kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
Chris, I absolutely love this call. First play of the game, national championship. Instead of easing your way in, why not just take a shot downfield, and here it pays off for a big gain.
First down here for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's James. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Quick throw to the left. He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments, because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Quick throw, testing the middle. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now the 40. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get the third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the right side.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back,
I hear you now. Okay.
The passing game, nice catch here.
The Buckeyes looking to count the drive here. It's first and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. Second down and goal. Upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking. And
just online.
With 7 points.
PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner looking looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Ohio State.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Caught in the backfield. It's Dickey. Now, you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
See, yes, he is trash, nah.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Hey, yo, if y'all eat breakfast, have a breakfast spot, go to Pet 44.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Bro, you don't just only get
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Looking for a wide out. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
The offensive coordinator and head coach
They said,
inside the red zone. That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And they're tackling right there, but that's a turnover.
How about the
Free pick.
They only got, they
Powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson.
Well, it's a game of matchups. It always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. When the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The throw, it's Gabriel. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to make the stakes.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the 1st down.
The back's got it. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's 2nd down. And he's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking for a deep completion. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Ducks. No chance to catch him.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Hey, people.
Well, he thought about coming
This
out,
one.
but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line.
But I left there and went to
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the
So what? You said you busting?
costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He's going to pull it down and run. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits.
He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game that he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you gotta love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. And they stop it, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Howard. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain of that completion. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck you lying to.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
Oh, you said.
And he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Whittington. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line.
Man, I really be playing that R&B shit, yo.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. They get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half. With the catch, it's James. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First and 10 here.
Because I do, but it just be like, bro, we got to cut that shit
That
off.
one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense
I ain't gonna lie, when you start playing R&B, though, I had a homie start playing R&B, too. I ain't gonna lie.
Dropping back. It's Gabriel. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
But here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
And The QB will try again on second attempt. And this pass is caught. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
He had that under his lip.
This will likely be the last play of the half.
And niggas was going for ball back in the day at a young age. I don't know why niggas was doing that. Like, niggas had a ball just back in the day and not here now. That's backwards as hell. Why the fuck was it do to have a ball?
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught near the goal line. And tackled there by the defense. And the Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going.
I should stay on point. Who get there? I mean, y'all gonna get there. Bro, I'm not gonna let any niggas cut my hair. That be the difference, bro. A lot of niggas let anybody, they can let anybody care. I'm not letting anybody care.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Great cut, they whiff on him. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense has fouled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. One play moves the ball to the 44 for the first down. Hand off to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
In the era that we live in, everyone's a straight around, trying to create space, trying to do one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They got to go get the grain, because if they just go with the grain, never going to get to a run. That's why I had to learn about cut areas.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second eight, that's a different deal. Now he's got to only thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Receiver makes the catch. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just out there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's James. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's low.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. Touchdown, Ducks. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The gain moves the ball to the 34. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the 2nd down play. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Back to pass. It's Howard. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop it. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
In the red area, it's Judkins. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out. So now you're way behind on the sticks.
Here comes a handoff. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. And they'll take a knee. It'll set up a potential go-ahead field goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And this one is right through. And they jump back in front.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. The DB is backing off from the line now. To throw, it's Gabriel. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Pass caught, second down now. On the ground, it's Haynes. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Bama. Just ran away from the defense. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Running with purpose. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, I thought on 4th down and 1 they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Back to pass. It's Beck. Looking for his big tight end. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? At the 20. Inside the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's ETN. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The shotgun handoff here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Lovett. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Great cut there. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And they heave it deep downfield.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Henderson. Right out of the 46, good enough for a first down.
What's another huge game for this guy? And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Looking downfield, it's Milroe. He'll take a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. They couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
Lets it go quickly. Over the middle and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. He's got it near the end zone. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and